Hello everyone. In this video, we will be talking about non-verbal communication. As we know, strong communication skills are important in establishing personal and professional relations. There are two main types of communication, verbal and non-verbal. Most people know how to use verbal communication in daily life, but communicating in a non-verbal manner is often unintentional and provides enough information about people and incidents. Imagine, imagine your coworker storms into her office after lunch. She is red-faced, tight-lipped, and speaks to no one. She throws her briefcase on the desk, plops down in her chair, and glares out the window. You ask, "Are you all right?" She snaps back in an angry tone and says, "I'm fine." Which message do you believe? Her nonverbal communication, that's her like behavior and voice tone, or her verbal one, the words alone, which is "I'm fine." Most likely, you believe the non-verbal message. Research shows that when person sends a mismatched message where non-verbal and verbal message are incongruent, recipients almost always believe that the predominant non-verbal messages over the verbal one. In other words, how we say something is more impactful than what we say. In some studies, nonverbal communication has been shown to carry between 65% and 93% more impact than the actual words spoken, especially when the messages involve emotional meaning and attitudes. Non-verbal communication skills are those related to body languages such as eye contact, gestures, facial expressions, and vocal tone. Conversely, in verbal communication, you use text, signs, or conversation to express yourself. This kind of communication reveals a lot about how you transfer information, approach others, and empathize. We can use different kinds of non-verbal communication to communicate different messages. The different types includes the first, body language. People understand your message in part by the way you position your body. For example, if you are feeling nervous or angry, you might cross your arms. Gestures. This can be intentional or unintentional. For example, you might see American using a thumbs up sign to express their positive feelings about something. Facial expression. This is the most common way of communicating in a non-verbal manner. When using facial expressions, people usually communicate through their eyes, eyebrows, mouth, and facial muscles. It is useful in communicating information and emotion. Next is touch. Some people use touch to be expressive, for example, to give support or comfort. Make sure to use it sparingly and only when you know how the receiving party will feel about it. Tone. Tone emphasizes your message. It can express delight, sadness, politeness, or anger in a voice. People need to hear the appropriate tone to pay attention to your message, especially when you are addressing a large number of people. A lively and versatile tone sounds more expressive and will grab the interest of your audience to focus on your message. You can only make your point clear when you have your audience's attention. The last one, appearance and space. Through appearance, you can create your positive and negative first impression on others. The way you present yourself shows your interest, aesthetic taste, and self discipline habits. Therefore, you need to dress appropriately and look appealing when going for an interview. A well groomed appearance can increase your chances of landing a job. Space. Maintaining space during conversation is polite, but the distance you stand at can show your level of comfort with someone. Now, if you assume that it's very difficult to interpret body language, I'm going to share you few tips where you can closely interpret body language. As we know, everyone uses different body languages for communication. However, there are some common cues to interpret what someone is saying. Pay attention to the eyes. Eyes give away a lot of information if you watch them closely. For instance, if you know a person who wants to continue their conversation with you and if they are trying to keep the eye contact with you. Conversely, they may move their eyes away if they are not interested or truthful. The direction of someone's glance can also tell what they might be thinking. If they are looking at the door, they might want the conversation to stop. Observe posture clues. The way a person is standing or sitting while communicating reveals a lot about their interest in a conversation. For example, if they are standing or sitting with their back straight and shoulders facing backward, they are listening, engaged, and open to the information and ideas you are presenting. On the other hand, if they have poor posture or raised or slouched shoulders and a bent spine, they may be angry, anxious, or nervous. Look at the arm position. The position of the arms is another way of finding out if a person is interested. Arms on the table, to the sides, or any other open style showcase a person's positive feelings and readiness to absorb information. If you find closed or crossed arms, the person might be feeling or experiencing some kind of negative emotion. Now you can read the position of legs and feet. The way a person places their feet on the ground shows their interest to the observer. If their feet are placed evenly on the ground, it means they are open and ready to listen your ideas. If you find their legs crossed in a closed formation, they might be less interested in communicating with you. Examine facial expression. A person with tight lips, furrowed brow, or a frown on their face might be angry, confused, or another negative emotion. In such a case, you want to pause and confirm if it is true. And if you are talking to someone with gently raised eyebrows, relaxed facial muscles, and a soft smile, this usually means that they like the message you are talking or communicating about. Now, Now, there are some ways in which you can improve your body language. I'm going to share now a few tips through which you can improve your body language and be confident. First point, take time to smile. A smile can put up people around you at ease. It appears welcoming and polite and encourages people to you more. Be energetic. Always stay ahead of your competitors. An upright posture appears professional and gives an impression of interest to others. If you are attentive and lively, others will likely see you as an inspiration. Test your body language. As an experiment, observe your body language for a week. Monitor your posture, facial expressions, and body language during meetings, presentations, and casual exchanges. Understand how your feelings affect you physically. Emotions have both mental and physical effects. Feelings such as frustration, boredom, strength, or delight all have different influences on your body. Act intentionally. Be mindful while using body language or facial expression when communicating with others. Try giving a positive gestures when you are alert, open, and content in your surroundings. Find and use other effective way of communicating in a non-verbal manner. Watching those around you and how they communicate non-verbally can help you see what works well in your work environment. With this short video of about non-verbal communication, I would like to end here now and talk soon. Bye bye.